Where the people walking. Mm-hmm. Panther fan, what it do? Trying to run one?
Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers,
London, what's up with you?
taking on a team takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. The back goes in motion. A jet sweep pass. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll try the run. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Whoa!
It's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Quarterback checking off. They'll ride Davis here. At the 45 on his way. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. They're getting this guy lathered up. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Hit right back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for room. It's Carter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Looking to throw, it's Child. Coming after him. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The short hands, it's Carter. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them. So they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to take a shot at this DB.
Man, what the fuck?
Inside the 30-yard line. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down.
There's some bullshit, though.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Child. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Man, come on, man. Play the fucking ball, man.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw.
Hey, pick the ball, man. You mind playing.
They couldn't make the completion.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab outside. It's Parachek. It's 4th down, and this offense is going to stay on the field and keep the kicker on the sidelines. To the air, it's Child. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Quarterback checking the play. The give to Davis. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now. All this stemming. The defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this running back.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little.
The give headed toward right tackle. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. All lined up and ready to go for a great 2nd half ahead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Low-scoring 1st half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better 2nd half?
To throw, it's Child. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man.
That big guy. Out of there. It's good, Grant.
And they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. First down for this offense. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Belling.
How is he catching that motherfucker? And I'm on this nigga.
To pick up a first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain.
That's on me right there.
I'm way more successful.
I don't know why the hell I'm in that coverage.
In a more manageable situation, and I'm not as
Pressure on his ass. I'm rushing pressure to him. Oh, God.
But that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They're trying to get to it.
Good fucking hit, boy.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good.
He got that out.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Man, how the fuck he glitched through the nigga, man? This shit, he'll be so bogus, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nigga glitched through my nigga and got the ball, bro. What the fuck?
It's more speed, it's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and
Mello, what's good with you?
sometimes you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And they'll get off one more play.
Appreciate you coming in.
Back to throw, it's Childs.
Give me that shit back.
Pass picked off.
Let's go, baby. This how you dial that shit up.
A huge play to end this quarter.
Said that it was good, boy. We're gonna put that bit back on the ground.
Drive after the break. The give as they work on that clock. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Man, shit, I been on, fool. I just ain't been on like lately.
Takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as
Appreciate them light, bad boy.
between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Appreciate that follow, Aaron.
They'll immediately call
We ain't
timeout.
gonna get that whole off in time. We gonna think about that. Need this for down right here, baby. Need this one.
3rd and inches. When your will, your heart, your desire is put to the test. They'll try to pick it up.
Man, this bitch done got stopped.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come.
Somebody gotta make a play. Somebody gotta make a play.
You could tell he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. Fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback will audible. And
Man, this nigga ain't even snapped the fucking ball.
and out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Fuck it, it is what it is. I'm going for this
They
bitch.
have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Get him!
Still on his feet at the 40.
Get him!
Oh, look out! The 20. He's at the 10.
Get him!
Wait for the defense to take it in.
Get him!
Now Panthers.
Get him!
How hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Looking for a man. It's Child. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Carter. And the ball's
Fuck this motherfucker there.
defense just
Fuck this motherfucker there.
And this really puts it at reach.
Fuck this motherfucker there.
You had to be aggressive in this situation, but now with this turnover,
Pop
this
this
was all
motherfucker.
but over.
Fuck this motherfucker, boy. Scout on the nigga with a 69 is crazy. Ooh.
the Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The give and tick, tick, tick.
Oh, he's on the half for me. Okay. I like shit like that.
Four on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Situation like this late in the game, and the offense might be content just to barge right into the middle of that crowded run D. Dialing up a second down pass play.
Man, why the fuck would these nigga motherfucking do that?
Make the catch. Pitt pushing the base. Wants to throw on first down.
Ah, that jump was a tutty.
Hit hard just as he
Keep
released it
playing.
on first down.
He ain't ready.
Couldn't get it to the receiver. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Throws to the
Play this shit, boy. Play, you gonna stay in that defense, boy. You gonna stay in that defense, boy.
Still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Man, I'm finna block yo ass.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that point if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Back to throw, it's Childs. And the ball is picked off. Gets away from one, he's got space. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Panthers.
And linebackers are so athletic.
What's good, Smoke?
They can play man on backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
Man, shit, Colin Ford, what good with you, man?
Coming out with it, it's Foster.
Bow.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this: if you're on offense,
Now he want to run them motherfucker. I ain't getting it.
It's going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man.
I ain't falling for that shit. Just cause you want to do some shit like that.
They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Fires to the wideout.
I tried to get him, boy.
From here. Just complete and
Bet I got you, bad boy. We can most definitely handle that business.
took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it, just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of